plant here just above my fingertips with a purple flower. That's a good one. It's butterwort and it's insectivorous. Whoa! How do, folks? I'm out in the Howgill Fells today. Now I've pretty much done everything in the Howgill Fells except one place, and that's where I've come today. I'm walking up a really nice valley actually called Howgill, and I'm going to ascend onto sort of the Howgill tops via Black Force, which is a ravine just up there, and it looks exceptionally steep. So I'm going to get a bit higher up this gully, and then I'm going to start scrambling. I think it's a bit of a scramble really. I've looked in the Wainwright guide and it says hands are needed, so we'll see how that goes. But it's a pretty nice day, very warm when the sun comes out. Camp wise, not entirely sure I'm going to pitch, possibly the calf. I'll just see how the wind is on the top. Probably not a good idea filming this on this path. A bit treacherous in places. Right, I'm at the bottom of Black Force. I'm raising my voice a bit because of the waterfall. And it's a really dramatic spot. Just have a look at this. So there's a little waterfall at the bottom. Now I've got to go up that rib of rock going up on the left hand side up there. It looks very, very steep, so we'll see how we get on. One other thing I need to do here, I think this is my last chance for water, so I'm going to get some water now. I don't know what's made me do this, but today I've ditched me Be Free and I've gone back to my old filter just for today. I've not used it for yonks. I just felt like using my old filter. It's this one here. It's called an Hydra Blue. I've had it ages, so I'm going to get me dirty water in there and I'll filter it into that one. In fact, I might just do it by gravity and just sit here a bit. Tell you what, it's lovely stuff this. Now Wainwright talked about an arete at the top of Black Force, and this is it just here. So yeah, follow this. It's a bit of a grassy arete, but it's not bad for the Howgills. Tell you what we do have here at the top, some really nice folds in the rocks here. I think these are your typical Silurian Howgill rocks, the Coniston grits. Frog time. It's about 2:45 now and the mist is lowering on the fell tops, so I've got plenty of time on my hands. I don't want to get to the calf too early, so I'm on, I think it's called Howgill Rig, one of the slopes of the fells. And I'm just going to have like a lounge about here for a bit, and yeah, it's lowering. Kill a bit of time. Right, after some serious lolling where I nearly nodded off, I'm now on top of Fell Head, which is a fantastic viewpoint for the Lune Valley down there. It's a really nice viewpoint up here though. I'm looking out, I can see Arnside Knot and Morecambe Bay. The Lake District's obviously, but that's full of cloud. M62. M6 is snaking its way northwards towards the Lune Gorge. Just crossing the top of Bush Out now, and the calf's approaching ahead. I've not seen a soul all day, but already from here I can see what I think is a little cluster of people on top, unless it's a trig point at the cairn. And from here now, remember steep climb onto Bush Out, but from here now it's sort of a nice gently undulating path to the top. On the walk, periodically I've been getting buzzed by swifts and swallows skimming across the hilltop. And it's something I always like to see that. I mean, swifts especially, I always associate them with like old villages and towns and stuff. But every now and again when you're up in the fells, they must be coming up here foraging for insects. You'll be just sort of chilling out, and then you'll hear the whoosh as one whizzes past. It's a great thing. Something weird going on here with the sheep on way up to the calf. Just had two big ones that just stood in the path and wouldn't move. Well, like a you shall not pass moment. I think the rams whose horns are not like fully developed. I do need to give a shout out to Sea to Summit customer service. For those of you who watched my recent videos, you'll know about me slow puncturing my Sea to Summit Ethelite mat. Well, I sent it back to them, and well, it was only a matter of days, and they sent me a brand new mat. So obviously they couldn't find the puncture either, so I'm very happy with the outcome of that. It's 7:45 and the weather's completely closed in now. Quite sudden and quite dramatic, and that's what it's forecast. So no great surprises really. but it's forecast to clear again later, so who knows, might get a starry sky. Before I forget, I'd like to say a massive thank you to every single person who's subscribed to the station. This week I hit 1,000 subs, and I was chuffed to bits, I'll be honest. I was right pleased to get to 1,000 subs. When I first thought about doing a YouTube station, I thought I'll just give it a go. I used my phone at first, and that was just shocking footage, really. So I thought I'll get a GoPro, and it was right slow going at the start. I didn't have a bloody clue what I was doing. All right, muppet. And it took me ages to get to 1,000 subs, 100 subs, and then a long time to get to 500 subs. But sort of between 100 and 500, I thought, I like this, I'm enjoying this. So in my mind I thought 1,000 subs would be awesome. And then from 500 to 800, that went quite quick. But 800 to 950 went like a snail's pace. That was right slow going. But my last video, the one I did on Simon Fell at Yorkshire Dales, that did really well, and it got me like 50 quick subs in just a matter of a few days, which took me to the 1,000. So I'm really pleased with that. So thanks a lot, everybody who subscribed. It's I'm chuffed to bits. I still find it quite bizarre though that 1,000 people want to watch a numbhead like me messing about camping and stuff like that. But there you go. I'm pleased anyway. I'm just reading Wainwright's Walks on the Howgill Fells. I've had this book for absolute years, and it's one I always turn to. He writes about the Howgills. He says, in appearance, the Howgill Fells are quite unlike the craggy mountains of Lakeland to the west, or the rolling Yorkshire moors to the east. They are particularly distinctive. They are sleek and smooth, looking, from a distance, like velvet curtains in sunlight, like silken drapes at sunset. They are steep-sided but gently domed, and beautiful in a way that few hilly areas are. He then signs off with his description, and he says, but their greatest appeal must ever be to those who love to walk freely over the tops and commune with nature in solitude. There is no better place for doing this than the Howgills, bless them. Well, he's right about the solitude, because all I have seen today is one other person. When I approached the calf, what I thought were people on top were just a cluster of sheep, and I weren't expecting to see anybody, but a couple of hours ago a lone fell runner had run up from Sedburn. I was talking to him, and then he were going back the same way, but that's it. Anyway, it's about 11:45, so that's me done for tonight. I'm going to try and get some kip, and I shall speak to you in the morning. Good night. Morning. I've had a lie today. It's 10 to 6. I've been awake about 20 minutes. It's a miles better morning than yesterday evening. I first woke up about 4 o'clock, and the skylights were so noisy. I stuck my head out, and it had cleared. Well, I say it had cleared. Skies were still very, very grey. But there was a bit of distance in the views, but I weren't expecting any sort of sunrise. So between then and 5:30 when I woke up, I don't know what conditions were like, but it's certainly improved further still. Excuse me. It's very dewy, very damp. The inside of the fly sheet's very wet. So I've had a couple of cereal bars for my breakfast. Just having a cup of coffee now, and then I'll start tackling down, I think. It's a pretty cool morning. Massive change from yesterday evening. I've just had a walk up to the trig point and took some filming shots of various directions. You can see the 3 peaks down there. You can see over to the lakes. No, it's a great morning. Not sure what time it is. Probably just after, I don't know, 6:15. I'm going to start packing down now, and then I'm going to get on my way. Right, I'm nearly back at car now. I've parked just at the bottom of here at a place called Gibbet Hill. That must have some right good old stories about it. No, that wild camp was champion. Even though I spent a fair bit of time in tent last night, it didn't take much away from it. Black Force is absolutely awesome. I really recommend it. Really wild, lonely place. What I would do if you're camping, don't do what I did. I got my water at the bottom. There's access to the stream above it, so you can save your weight on climb up. The only bit I didn't really enjoy yesterday was that slog from top of Black Force up to Fellhead, just over at Tussocks and stuff. It was a bit tedious, that. But no, I've really enjoyed it. From start to finish, I've seen one bloke, and that was just great. Just what after that, a bit of bloody peace. So, when I'm out again, well, I've got summer holidays coming up in a couple of weeks, and I'm going up Scotland to Assin again, but I would like to get another maybe 1 or 2 wild camps in over the 6-week holidays. Not sure where yet. I've got a couple of things in mind, but not 100%. So anyway, thanks for watching. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time.